For the silhouette, I wanted to keep it subtle, something that feels closer to a classic sneaker than some over-designed sci-fi prop. I needed a bigger opening so I could actually get my foot with the brace inside. At the same time, it couldn't be too wide. Once the foot is in it, it has to stay locked in place. No slipping out, no accidents. For the upper, I drew inspiration from one of my all-time favorites, the Nike Air Max 97. I've always loved those flowing wave-like layers, but instead of copying them flat, I wanted to push them further, make them more dynamic, more three-dimensional. Those sculpted waves don't just add decoration, they add depth. They let the shoe interact with light and shadow, so depending on the environment, the shoe looks different. Under harsh sun, you get sharp creases and deep contrast. Indoors, the lines soften, almost shifting in character. That way, even a plain white version still feels alive, still feels interesting. The midsole was a different challenge. I shaped it with a gentle rocker curve, not exaggerated like you'd see on some running shoes, but enough to help me move smoothly. I don't generate much momentum when I walk, so I needed the shoe itself to carry me forward, step into the step, without that stop and start feeling you get with flat soles. To add comfort, I carved recess under the heel. That cut not only makes the shoe lighter, it gives a little spring, a bit of bounce in the step. The outsole carries a dense wave texture, with doubles as grip. Stability was another big focus. The sole is wider at the heel to give me a stronger base, especially since my feet tend to tilt inwards. So once the 3D model is wrapped up, that's when the real damn work kicks in. Up till now it's been easy, smooth sailing, sketch a line, click a button, spin it around, hit render and boom! Looks sexy as hell on screen. But the second you lock the design, you gotta face the big question. How the hell is it gonna be made? Two roads here. First one, 3D printing. Sounds clean, right? Minimal weight, futuristic, sustainable, all that good stuff. Looks real nice on paper. But really, the printer I got is basic. Entry level FDM, and that means if I take this route I'm printing in TPU. Yeah, it's flexible, but it takes 20 damn hours to spit out a single shoe. Not a pair. One shoe. And the kicker, the thing came out heavier than a crock full of concrete. Plus, I don't trust the durability long term, so yeah, it works, sure, but it ain't the best play. Now, the other road, old school molds. 3 pieces, top half, bottom half, and the last for the inside. That's how the big boys do it. The difference is they cut theirs in metal, and the price tag, 5-digit a mold. But they can justify it. They're pumping out tens of thousands of pairs, like popcorn. Me, I'm not Nike, I'm not Adidas, I don't have that kind of budget. So I print my molds out of PLA. Yeah, it takes longer up front, but once they're done, I can reuse them. Make more pairs down the line without starting from the scratch. It's slower, but smarter. Then there's material, TPU. Nah man, doesn't sit right with me, too rubbery, wrong feel, doesn't match what I want in a shoe. So I dug deeper, did my homework, and I found something better. A flexible, urethane expanding foam. Flex foam from Smooth On. Lightweight, versatile, with that bounce. That's the closest damn thing to the EVA foams the big brands swear by. That's the one, that's the material I'm putting my money on. Because if I'm building it with my hands, it better feel like something alive. So, now attention, here is the game plan. First move the mold, fresh out of the printer, but before we do anything with it, we gotta grease it up. Release agent, that's the insurance policy. Without it, the foam sticks, the shoe stays locked inside and the whole operation's blown. Second step, numbers. We can't just eyeball it, not with this stuff. so we fire up Blender. It tells us the volume of the shoe. Then we do the math. The foam expands 3.5 times, multiply, divide. Boom, we've got the final amount. Simple equation, no guesswork, no screw-ups. Now here's the dangerous part. Pot life. 1 minute, 60 seconds on the clock. That's all we got. Mix the two parts, stir, pour, lock it down. Any hesitation, any distraction, and the whole thing hardens before it's even in the mold. After that, the heat dies down. We wait 2 hours, and when the timer finally runs out, we crack open the mold like a vault. And inside, the prize, the score. A foam shoe fresh and ready to wear. Okay, let's try it.